It's Wednesday! Woo! Hey everybody, we're back.
Lemon, it's Wednesday.
It's truly Wednesday today. I think Kojiro and I have said it's not Wednesday every time something curse has happened for the past week. And now it's finally Wednesday, Captain.
Oh, now all the cursed things can happen?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yep, it is time for the curse things.
Yeah, alright. That tracks.
Alright.
Alright.
Hi Kojiro, hi Kev, thanks for coming by. Welcome to Husk Wednesday, episode 200.
Yeah.
The reason why I say episode 200 is because we're gonna try and finish the game tonight, and the last episode of Sailor Moon is 200 episodes.
So we're gonna do our darndest.
We're gonna do our dang best to finish the game tonight. We're gonna be grinding for a while beforehand, and then we're gonna give it a shot. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. We're gonna finish this game.
We sure are.
Let's just get right into it, since we're gonna have to
do some stuff.
Yeah. So let's freaking go. Vreni, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Let's go. All right, here we go. LFG. We're gonna grind in Crystal Tokyo.
Oh boy.
And that's about it. So everyone, we got time to chill. Everybody, let us know how your days are. Let us know what you're up to. Vreni, how was your day?
Pretty good. I got up. I drove my husband to the airport.
Yeah, Jesse's on the way on a business trip.
He's off on another anime adventure.
He sure is.
And what the hell else did I do today? Ran some errands.
Cool.
Then I finished packing, and
Vreni's
probably something else.
Yeah, Vreni's going on a trip too.
I'm also going on a trip.
Egg is going out of town.
I sure am. I will be back for next week.
What's going on?
Oh, everybody's here. Oh,
Hi.
it's the whole squad.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
go ahead.
We can't all just leave.
Oh, we're gonna have to split up again. True. Some of us should wait in the palace.
Some of us should split up.
Yep. We need to protect Queen Serenity and King Endymion.
Some of us should split up.
Yep.
Then let's split up into 2 groups of 5. Who's coming with me?
I gotta say, Vreni, you have been the star of the show.
I mean, listen, if I have to play Usagi, I gotta really bring the heat, you know?
Bring the heat.
Yeah, I really feel the responsibility of the role weighs heavy on me, on my little egg head.
On your little egg head.
On my little point.
What? You don't have a point?
Yeah, eggs have a little point.
I guess.
A little point on top.
It's not that pointy.
But there's a pointy end of an egg, and then there's a flat end of an egg. And if you said that, they would know what you would mean.
I don't know about pointy and flat.
Well, okay, what would you describe them as?
It's like it's rounded on the bottom, and it's I guess convex at the top.
It's a circle. The whole damn thing's convex.
I don't know. I'm just being contrary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's my turn to be contrarian this time.
Yeah, but this time I've defeated you with facts and logic. Eggs have a pointy end and a flat end.
No, you're not even wrong. You're defeating us with facts and logic.
As per usual.
No, you're right. And Kevin's making a very good point that egg is round triangle.
That is actually true.
Yeah, it is true. Hey, Botro's here. Wednesday, Botro, I added your amazing egg art to the
There's
art
new
roll.
Art.
Yep.
Was there other new art in there too?
There was a new art. There's
so much new art.
There was a fun screen cap that Nolan edited together. It's very fun. Yep, so, and I think there's one more art I need to put up from a million years ago. But yep, so stuff has been updated. People have been noticing my new hoodie. That's right, because last time I added a new stream incentive, I guess, channel points reward, where if you use 100,000 points, you can vote to change my hoodie color, and Nolan got it last time. He asked for red to white, and now my hoodie is red to white. So I think the only
thought it looked different, and I couldn't figure out why.
That's why. I think Nolan, Kojiro, are the only ones who have 100,000 points, because that's a lot. So that's a lot of points. So yeah. So now it's red to white. I guess I'll keep it like this until someone else requests, or I get tired of it. But right now I like it. So, yeah, Botro, it is Wednesday. It truly is.
What if I want to change it?
I guess you could ask.
How do I know how many points I have?
I don't think you have any points because you have, like, unless you've just been sitting on the stream and, like, chatting in the stream.
I mean, I watched this. I'm watching it.
Okay, true.
There's a little button at the bottom that says 21K. Okay,
that's yep, that's how many you have, and you get more as you like chat and stuff like that.
Oh, but you yell at me anytime I chat.
I don't actually yell at you. I'm just like, Vreni, what are you saying in the chat?
What are you doing? Get out of the chat.
I was joking.
I guess it is kind of like double dipping if I'm on the stream and then also in the chat. That just seemed like kind of rude. Like, haha.
I mean, Vreni, it's your stream too. You can do whatever you want.
Weird flex.
I guess. You can do whatever you want, Vreni. It's your stream also.
Don't say that.
I'm trying to keep Vreni down in points because I don't know what Vreni is gonna request.
Yeah.
Vreni might request something very cursed.
It's
like a flat image of someone's face or something like that.
Whoa!
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Can you just put Pauly D back there?
Oh no! Can I put Pauly D? Like those little like his faces that he puts on his gel bottles?
Yeah. Could you just put Pauly D back there?
Maybe I'll think about it. That'll be the 1 million channel points incentive.
Oh fuck! All right. I guess I gotta watch more streams.
And, okay, yeah, it looks like sound alerts are working again. I don't know what happened. Of course, for my 2-year stream anniversary, sound alerts were like, no. Oh no. But it seems like they're working again. I think I fixed it. The world is your egg too, sometimes.
Yeah.
Says Botaro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm trying to keep writing down. But Vreni, you can chat in the chat if you want.
Oh no.
Fine. Maybe I will.
Okay. It's just I've asked Vreni, I'm like, Vreni, listen, we're gonna be grinding today, you know, feel free to freaking say whatever, but don't say anything too cursed. And Vreni's like, I can't promise that. Or whatever
like,
you said.
Listen, that's basically taken out all of my Sonic related content, so there'll be no Sonic tonight, everyone. I'm very sorry.
You kind of cut out there. I didn't.
All wanted to know what Sonic is getting up to on Parlor this week, and unfortunately, it is August. I'm in the middle of my social media hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
My yearly detox. So I couldn't check out Sonic's Parlor account.
You can't get the pulse.
I can't see what's going on up on there.
Well,
yeah.
I guess you'll just have to wait, and you'll have to catch up on some sick content.
Yeah, I'll have to come up with something else. I don't know what the fuck I've done this week. What did you do today?
What did I do today? I finished a drawing, which was cool, that I've been working on for like a whole week. It took me a long time for some reason. You know when you're drawing an art and you're like, why is this taking me so long? I don't even know.
Yep.
But I finished it, and I'm happy with it, so that's cool. It will go up on Twitter tomorrow, so that's fun. I took care of a bunch of like, freaking like paperwork and stuff like that, like invoicing and all that. And I did it in the morning, which like for me it's like, okay, it has to get done, but if I do like paperwork and emails in the morning, it like ruins me, like my creative flow.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I can do it I can do emails and shit after I'm done drawing, but if I do it beforehand, I can't. That's all I got in it.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, last night I was like, oh, it'll be fine. I'll just do it in the morning. And then now I'm like, I can never do that again.
Yeah, no.
I couldn't get nearly as much work done for like work, like actual video game work that I'm doing.
The actual thing you do.
Yeah.
Because you spend all day doing emails.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but I did get some work done. That was cool. I cooked a delicious dinner.
Oh.
I'm sorry?
What was it?
So it's this thing I've been making, like, you know, you like discover this is one meal that will sustain me and like is tasty. I'm just gonna make that every day.
Yes.
It's kind of been like that for like the past month. So like what I do is I slice up red potatoes, like kind of thin, and then in like half moon shapes, and then I saute them in a pan with olive oil, garlic, and black pepper. In the meantime, I put some vegetarian chicky-like stuff in the oven, let that cook. And then I put onions, yellow onions in the pan while the potatoes are cooking. And I put tomato slices in the pan also. And I cook them all up together. And then I set it aside. When it's done, I take the vegetarian chicky out of the oven and I slice it up a little bit. I put it in the pan with everything and I drizzle balsamic vinegar on top. And mix it around, and I put that in a bowl, and I eat it, and it's great.
Oh, it's
and you can top it with cheese.
It's like a balsamic stir fry.
Sure, something like that. I don't add the balsamic until it's off of the stove, though, because it like kind of thickens a little bit in the heat.
Yeah.
So
that's weird.
Yeah, and you can top it with cheese if you want, like a good feta or something like that. So it's pretty easy, like, and it's one of those things where, like, I can cook. I actually am a pretty good cook. I just don't like cooking. It takes so long.
Yeah.
And I don't really like eating that much. So it's nice to have one thing that's like, okay, here's just a bunch of vegetables. Like, it's just a ton of vegetables, and you eat it and you're good. So that's what I've been doing. That was what I was cooking. I started rewatching Nana.
Oh,
which is good. Have you ever watched or read Nana?
I watched Nana.
Lovely bird.
Like a long time ago. Like maybe like not in college, but maybe like right after.
Yeah. So I reread Nana like once a year. It's so good. And
I actually read the manga.
Oh, you gotta read the manga. It's so good. And plus, like, the show had to, like, wrap up and sort of make an ending because the manga's kind of on, like, basically permanent hiatus at this point. So they kind of had to make up an ending, but, like, the manga is really good. And, like, I mean, it's Ai Yazawa, like, it's amazingly drawn.
Yeah.
It's really, really good, so you should definitely read it. It's definitely one of my favorites. It's super good. And I was like, you know, I kind of want to watch the show again, and I couldn't find it, but because it used to be on Hulu, but I found it. And now I've been rewatching it, and it's very good, and I have it on in the background when I'm doing work, and it's great.
Sick.
So everybody watch Nana. It's not on Hulu anymore, but you can obtain it through some means.
Through some sites.
Yeah. There's some stuff. So
there's some portals on the web, some web portals.
Yeah, totally.
If you go to like the right GeoCities links, you can find it.
Oh, GeoCities. Yo, last time we were talking about hit clips, it blew my mind.
Yeah, I still can't believe you didn't know about hit clips.
Didn't know about hit clips.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, I just didn't know. And, like, I guess, like, for me, like, I was on a certain program that starts with the letter K, and so I didn't have any need for hit clips.
Well, this was before that.
Was it?
I think so.
Oh, I don't know.
Or, like, right at the same time. Like, I think, like, these, like, I remember being a little, like, young enough that I didn't really know how to use an internet music site at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, so I was thinking about the hit clips, and I was like, hey, what did we do last time? So I was like thinking about it, and I was
Yeah,
realizing
I don't remember what we did in the game. I do remember talking about hit clips for like an hour.
we did basically what we're doing now is we fought bosses. There was some plot points. And then we were like, okay, next time is the final boss. We will do that next time. But we just talked a ton about like old technology and stuff. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I actually don't remember the year 2000. Like, it's so hard to remember what it actually was like, as opposed to like the kind of like aesthetics and stuff that we sort of like
Yes.
cherry pick of like that time. But I'm trying to think about the year 2000. I'm like, I actually don't remember how it actually was.
Like me personally, like the memories I have of the year 2000 is I do remember like New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
Like
of course.
New Year's Eve today is like a memory that I have, and like I was in 5th grade, so I guess I have like vague, like sort of a sense of like it.
Yeah,
But, like specifically, like what were people into and like what was I doing all the time? I don't really know.
No, me either. I don't. It's like really weird because we're basically just talking about aesthetic and stuff like and all this weird tech all the time.
Like I have some like I have like I don't even know if they're really like memories, more like they're like memories of like a vibe, you know? Like it's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
like a specific thing, but it's like a thing you did so many times that your brain has kind of condensed it all into like one moment, and like maybe that moment didn't happen, but like all the things involved in it. Like my best friend in 5th grade, I can perfectly picture her bedroom and like looking at Sailor Moon GeoCities web rings.
Hey, there we go.
Bedroom, you know, and like her being really into like Kitty at that point in time.
Into
and
what?
Probably Kitty. You remember? Do you know about Kitty?
No.
They were like a girl, like rock band.
Kitty.
Yeah, Kitty. Yes.
Like Kitty or Kiddie?
Kiddie.
Oh, okay, so both.
Yes.
Okay.
And going to Hot Topic for the first time. That's probably something I did.
Hot Topic was around in 2000?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow,
Where else
okay.
would I have bought my big... I mean, I definitely had, like, the big, like, Jinko jeans when I was, like, 10 years old.
Sure.
And I don't know where I would have gotten them if not at a Hot Topic. So it's got to be there. I did... Okay, here's the thing that happened to me this week. I did go, you know, because I live in my childhood town. I did go to the Hot Topic of my childhood.
Ooh.
And they did have one of those green knit Gur beanies that has like the ears on it that like moved and the tongue, and I was like, damn, I literally bought this hat from this store 20 years ago.
That's fucked up.
20 years ago, I bought that hat, and it's back now. It's the same hat.
That's so weird.
I
what?
was like, are the kids into Invader Zim, or is it all 30-somethings like me who are buying this hat and then wearing it secretly around their house because nobody can see them in their Invader Zim Gur hat at the age of 32?
Here's the thing, it's both, because I have heard so much about Invader Zim for the past week. For some reason, it just keeps coming up. Like, not like in depth, but it just keeps coming up in like what people are saying. And like, so whenever I post art on Tumblr, you know, I always go and read the tags that people put on because they're fun and cute.
Yes.
When they reblog the art, and there's been like an inordinate amount of people that have Invader Zim avatars. And I'm like, was there some kind of announcement? Did something happen? Like, I
have no idea.
I'm trying to figure out what it is. Well, because like also like, you know, there are people who are like, who were born in like 2007 or something, whatever, who like are going back and watching like the Sonic OVA from 1996. So like, I think just like people are just discovering old media, or is there like a new thing going out? I don't know, but
I have no idea. If anybody has any updates on the Invader Zim franchise, if anyone's talked to Jonan recently,
well, there was that movie.
Can we get Jonan on the stream to let us know what's going on with the franchise?
I mean, if he wants to. Like, I don't know.
Jonan, can we call him up?
I guess. I mean, we got some mutuals, like...
Yeah. I feel like that's also the thing now, is like, now that I'm like a grown-ass person, I'm like, I used to be like obsessed with that dude when I was like a child, and now like as an adult, I'm like, I'm actually not that far from your circle, and the idea of talking to you does not intimidate me at all anymore. In fact, except for in the way that like, you're like, oh, you're probably a lot weirder and more awkward than I would think, and it probably would not be as much fun as you would hope when you're 11.
I mean, back in the day, yeah, because you're a child, you don't know, but then, like, you grow up, especially if you're in, like, the creative field, and you're like, oh, this is just, like, a person, like me, and, like, I could, you know, like, end up meeting that person, and they're just a regular person. Like, people tend to forget that about, you know, well-known creators or famous people or whatever. So, like, I don't know, at that point, when you're in the field and, like, you are old enough or whatever, it's like, yeah, that's just a guy, like, it's cool, you know?
Yeah, the only people I feel that way about are like an actor. I don't know why, but they all seem like on like another level of famous where I'm like, I don't know if you are like a person anymore.
See, the thing is, I'm so far removed from movies and stuff that I would just be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, but like, you wouldn't even like know who they were though. So I feel like it's different.
Yeah, all right, maybe. Yeah, for me, I'm just like you know what? You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, do you know any famous actors?
Famous actors?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't know. I can't think of anyone like in like our field that I would be like, oh my gosh, to like.
Like a comics person? No, absolutely
comics,
not.
games, you know, whatever, animation or whatever. I'm just like, you know, everyone is just a person. We're all just people. And,
no, I can't really think of anybody that would be like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually talking to this person.
Yeah, like, it's cool to, like, be like, you know, I really respect this person and their work or whatever, but I just don't like when people are weird about people they don't know, especially when people are weird about it on the internet. It's like, that person is a person just like you, and they can see this. Like, whatever weird stuff you're saying about them, you know what I mean?
I mean, yes, that's true.
So, anyway, everyone's a person, just like you, and we all have our problems, you know. So, whatever. That's it. That's my theory. I don't know. That's just me talking about absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But hey, if listen, Jonah Vasquez, if you're listening, you can come on stream with us. It'll be cool.
And talk to us about Invader Zim, and I actually would be interested to hear what he thinks about Hot Topic in general. Like, I'm gonna go with probably like, I don't like this, but it made me a lot of money, and that's cool.
I mean, there is that.
It's cool that you got a lot of money, even though you're like an art weirdo.
Actually,
I'm always happy when an art weirdo gets money.
Oh, does he stream? Oh, that's cool.
Oh, well,
like,
fuck.
Games?
That would be amazing. I want to watch.
Yeah, I would watch.
Vasquez play Among Us.
Among Us.
Yes.
Well, that's fun. Yeah.
Well, fuck.
I just remembered, because I was like mentioning the movie, and I was like, wait, isn't there gonna be like a new series actually? Now that I think about it, I feel like I remember vaguely that being said. Maybe can anyone confirm or deny this? I feel like sometime after the movie came out, like, I mean, I guess it probably did really well. There was some announcement that like something is coming back. Maybe, I don't know.
Wait, was there was an Invader Zim movie?
Yeah, there was a new movie. I think 2019.
Oh.
Yeah. I watched it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. That is, I think like a lot of these shows, that's the show that I have, like, I absolutely was like, Invader Zim was sort of my personality when I was like 10 years old.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
In a deeply 10-year-old way, where you find something, you know, you're very raw as a person, and you need like a shape to fall into, and that show really did a lot to shape this 10-year-old egg, and I don't know if I want to go back and watch it because I'm afraid it will not hold up.
Like the show?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I haven't watched the show in, God knows how long, but I watched the movie. The movie was fun.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's all. It was, it was nostalgic, but it was fun. And I mean the art is awesome. Like the animation and design and stuff is really really cool. They're also, I think, right around the same time the Rocko's Modern Life movie came out. Which actually was, I mean, it's been a couple years since I watched it, but I remember just being like, wow, this actually was actually really good. There's like stuff that happens that I was like, I was not expecting this movie to do this, and it actually was really cool.
Huh.
So I would recommend it.
I never really got into Rocko's Modern Life. Like, I've definitely seen it, but like it was not like a show that I was like, I love that. Raccoon? What the fuck is he?
He's a wallaby.
A wallaby? Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I only know that because I watched the movie. Because the thing is, I don't really have nostalgia for it either. I just like watching because I was curious. I'm like, yeah, I saw, whenever it was on TV or whatever. So I don't actually have any nostalgia. I actually have way more nostalgia for Invader Zim. But so I was like, well, you know what? That's fun. I'll watch it. And I watched it and I was like, this is super good, like on its own.
Huh.
So, yeah, I would recommend that one also. It will either not hold up or unlock something deep inside you, or both.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was good. So, I mean, I watched both back to back. So I was like, this is really interesting to me that these are two like new movies of two shows that were around the same time and have a very overlapped audience. It was interesting to me.
Yeah.
So, I recommend. It's on Netflix, I think. So,
all right.
Yeah, but yes, he's a wallaby.
Yeah.
I don't know. People are like, "You're a kangaroo," and he gets upset. He's like, "I'm a wallaby." So that's it.
The only thing I really remember from Rocko's Modern Life is there's a joke where there's some characters that show up at their house and they start just like gnawing on their carpet.
Huh?
And then Rocko goes, "These darn carpet munchers."
Oh,
and I remember, like, as a child, like, that was one of the things that just, like, stuck in my child brain. And I'm like, haha, carpet muncher. That's a funny thing to call someone. And my cousins be like, you have to stop saying that. And I'm like, why? And they're like, you can't say it.
Holy
like,
shit.
But why?
Did they really say that?
But why?
That's shocking to me that actually, like, managed to get through. Kojiro, hello? Wowza, I didn't know. Rocko was dirty? Was it? I don't remember. I actually went back and watched a few episodes after I saw the movie, and I mean, it was just a few of them. I was like, cool, whatever. But I didn't know. I don't know. Vreni has gone silent.
I'm trying to look up if this is like actually a thing that happened, or if I just like, like pulled it out of my like dark twisted mind and this actually never happened. But the list of innuendos on this website in this from this TV show is so long that I don't even know how I would locate it, which makes me think that maybe this did happen.
I mean, if you're like, I have a memory of my cousins telling me to stop that, then it probably did happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is wild. Yeah, so Rocko was dirty and I love that show. Well, that's cool. I mean, when I watched it, I was like, this is really funny when you're an adult and like, you actually get a lot of this stuff. Just a bunch of like, stuff that you're like, oh, this went right over my head, but now it's great. So, that's cool. I mean, I guess check out more episodes if you're interested. I haven't watched it in a couple of years. Go on.
I think it's very interesting that there was a point in time when, like, people were just really obsessed with, like, putting as much, adult content as they possibly could into like the kids' TV show.
Yeah, it was a little weird. See
There's
also
a
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, that was a
Ren
show
and
even as a kid that I
so
was like, I know some
intense.
people are like obsessed with that show, and it always made me upset.
Yeah, it was
Everything
very
about that
uncomfortable, and you
show-
didn't know why.
Yeah, I was like, I don't like this. I thought I liked cartoons, but this one makes me go, I don't like this.
It was super intense from what I remember. Like, it's just so much.
Yeah, and everything was always like fucking like warping, and everything was always like really gross and like rendered like too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, and there was like, I think I heard there was like one episode that never aired because it was just way too much. There's like some secret episode hidden in a vault somewhere. It just never went anywhere because it terrified everyone who saw it. I don't know what's in there, but that's what I've heard.
Okay, yes, I have confirmed this did in fact happen. Thank you.
thing?
Some guy on Reddit was like, "Here's the 40th dirtiest jokes from Rocco's Modern Life," and then the first comment on it is, "You missed the carpet munchers," and I was like, "Okay,
yeah. All
well,
right.
yep, here's literally a picture of them. They're literally eating carpet."
Okay. Well, there you go. That confirmed. Yeah, Kev, you know, when you think about it, that actually is kind of fucked up when you think about it.
Right? Like, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like,
It's kind of weird.
why was that?
I
Like,
don't
why was that such, like, an obsession? Because I feel like all of those shows from, like, this period of time were, like, obsessed with, like, what kind of stuff can we secretly put in here in these children's cartoons?
Yeah, and it's not like nowadays it seems like it's very much like, well, this is going to be an all ages thing because like now, like, you know, adults, people who grew up in this time also still watch cartoons or they're watching them with their kids. So now it feels like this kind of like animation is like more like all ages. But like that's different from what they were doing in like the 90s.
These were, like, shows that were, like, probably maybe some of them should have been adult shows, and like the joke was that like they were animated, and so therefore it was still just like the novelty of it being an animated show and having something raunchy in there was just like in and of itself very like, haha, look at that.
Yeah, maybe
Like,
so.
I don't know, like Beavis and Butthead existed at this point in time. Like South Park existed. Why didn't you just make that? Why did you make a show for like little children on Nickelodeon?
Maybe it was like, this is the only way we can get this idea through.
This is how we tell the children about eating pussy. This is the only way we fucking get through to them. They won't let us teach this in school. This is the only way we can tell them about sex jokes.
But a vague joke, very extremely vague joke that isn't understood anyway.
Yes.
Sure. Hi, Betsworth. You walked in at a very interesting
Hello.
time. There's a lot going on. I told Vreni that they could unleash, and they're going for it.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Interesting. You know what I'm curious about? I kind of want to go back and like watch Freakazoid. Like,
oh
does
my
that
god, I fucking
hold up?
love Freakazoid. I wonder if that holds up.
Oh, do you really?
I was obsessed with Freakazoid.
It seems like it actually would hold up because I don't know why, but I saw some article about it that like, yeah, we had like this really weird, surrealist, silly humor that was like unlike anything else at the time.
I do remember, the only thing I really remember from it is like the Clintons were in it like all the time.
What?
Like just the Clintons. They were just like there.
What, like, okay, like in the show or like voice
yeah, like
acting?
in the like in the show, like you know, like they were just like, oh, here's cartoon Bill Clinton. He's here now.
Whoa, that's odd. Well, because Freakazoid, I feel like maybe inhabited that weird middle space of not children's cartoons, but also not like way too adult.
Yeah, Freakazoid felt like it was a little bit more for like, you know, a little bit of an older crowd.
Yeah. Wait, the Clintons are also in the Animaniacs.
Amazing.
They
just put that shit all over the place. Children love political humor.
Ain't that the truth? I don't remember. I didn't really watch that show.
Yeah, I definitely watched Freakazoid way more, even though I feel like Animaniacs is the one that like most people remember.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back and watch Freakazoid. I don't know where, but I will.
Um, which one is Warner Brothers own? HBO?
I have no idea. There's so many now. Everyone
think
has their own streaming service, and I can't pay for all of them.
I would assume it's on HBO because it's Warner Brothers. And Warner Brothers is HBO.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I guess I gotta do that thing where you get a free trial for a week, and then marathon it, and then cancel.
I can give you our login.
Ooh, okay.
You know we have all of these.
Okay, all right. That would be really sick. Thank you.
We did finally start the 4th season of Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, how's that? I've never seen Stranger Things, so.
You know, I went into it very cynical. I was like, all these episodes are too fucking long. I can't believe they're still making this goddamn show. Was the last season good? I don't really remember. It's been so long, I don't really remember what happened. I start watching it, and I'm like, you know, I do actually like these characters, and like the premise is fun. All the episodes are too long. I have not watched the final episode yet because it's 2.5 hours long.
Whoa, that is longer than most movies.
It's a movie, and that's after 9 hour-and-a-half long episodes.
That's longer than the Star Wars prequels.
Yeah, it's really fucking long. And I don't think it needs to be that long. But, you know, I did kind of enjoy it, so I was like, alright, maybe I won't cancel my Netflix.
Alright, so I haven't watched any of it. I know the new season just came out. I see a lot on Twitter, much talk of these 2 characters in a ship called Steady.
Oh god, is that the ship?
I have seen much about it, but I don't know what it means.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm gonna poo-poo that right now.
Alright.
Here's my take. I fucking hate Eddie. I will say right now, maybe something will change in the final episode, but Eddie is a terrible character because you already had Billy, who was, I loved, the perfect character. No one has ever written a better character than Billy. I love Billy, and Eddie is just knockoff Diet Billy, and I can't fuck with him.
Diet Billy.
Literally Diet Billy, and
Billy
it's the same ship. The ship with Billy was Steve and Billy, and now it's Steve and Eddie?
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh. I don't know. Like,
that's my singular Stranger Things take.
That's just what I've seen on the Twitter.com. I was like, okay.
Yes. That's, I mean, not surprising, but you kind of have, that kind of can only be the only ship in that show though, because like 90% of the cast are like supposed to be 14.
Okay. Are they?
So you kind of can't ship them really because like they're like actual children.
Yeah, it's like a point where like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, like you can't get that into it. For at least like for the other ones, like they're like canonically like, you know, like adults, so it's fine, even if they're still like, you know, like in college. That's like less weird.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it's not like a you know, like a fictional like manga or something. Like it's these are like where you're watching children.
Yeah.
On your TV.
Children who are all like shit posters on Twitter.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
That's so strange.
And then we started talking about how glad I am for the sakes of all of the children who were in the Harry Potter movies that Twitter didn't exist when they were children.
Oh yeah.
Because nobody wanted to read Rupert Grint shit posts.
Wait.
We've all been spared.
Wait. I didn't consider this.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And the most successful of all of them, Daniel Radcliffe, I think doesn't have social media.
Probably a smart choice.
Yeah, honestly, probably genius.
Also, like, what does he need it for? Like,
exactly,
he's
he
fine.
literally does not need it, but has just like never had it, which is great. Good for him.
Good. I was about to say, good for him. I see. Kevin's on the same page as you.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm glad to know that I'm not alone out here. There's some new characters that I quite like. I do enjoy, I do enjoy, I'm not actually, that's a lie. I do enjoy both of the Russian men.
The what?
There's some Russian guys. I like them. The Russian guys are fun for me. I actually have forgotten everything else that happened so far. So
Great, because they're so long.
yeah, they're mad long. So it's basically been like a month since I started it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, when did the last season before this come out? It's been a long time, right?
I think it was in the before times. I'd say it was like 2019.
Wow, that's wild to think about.
I think. I could be wrong. I guess I could Google it.
There was a gosh, what is that channel name? Pop Culture Detective or something like that?
Oh yes.
There was a video about Stranger Things season 3. I think around that time in 2019. I think I remember that.
Let's see. Season 3.
This is where we're giving
No,
y'all
okay, yes. It came out. Yes, right. It came out on July 4th, 2019, because it was like summer themed. Because all the other ones were like Halloween or Christmas. So this was the summer one.
Huh.
I guess this season is spring break.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah. I guess usually the seasons have like a season.
Cool. Well,
I think it's all supposed to. I think the first one came out in 2016, and I think all of these are supposed to take place in like a year of each other.
Oh, that's so wild.
Yeah.
I mean, but now there's only 4 seasons. What's gonna happen after this?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they're making more. I didn't watch the last episode, so I don't know how it ends.
Right. All right. Interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen next. But yes, that's the ship name I keep seeing, and I was like, all right, it must be good. But Vreni is now reporting that it's not good.
Not a fan. I can't say I'm.
I trust you because I know nothing. Not a thing. Not a freaking thing, my guy.
Not one thing.
Not a single freaking thing. Head empty. Only full of red to white colors. What do you say? Full of what?
We're battling.
We are battling.
Yeah, we're doing battles.
Yeah, I think we'll do a few more and see if we can level up a few of them, and maybe then we'll try the final boss. We might have to kind of do like starts and stops based on how formation is, but we'll see what's going on. Sense. Yeah, we'll see. So I would really like to be in cluster if we could, but if not, that's fine. So
alright.
That would be cool. Kev says I liked it okay, but I have all the same crits pretty much.
Yeah. Alright. Good. I'm glad to know that I'm not crazy. Yeah, I like these characters. I think sometimes they focus on like some of the ones that I don't like as much for too long. And some of the ones that I do really like, poor man, this show like really just like, fuck you, Will Byer. Screw you, kid. The show starts with you getting like sucked into another dimension by a monster, and then we spend the next like 3 seasons being like, we still have to write episodes with this kid in it. We don't have anything for him to do. Man, he's still here. Fuck.
Oh no.
We give him like an arc or something. Yeah, it's very sad. I'm very sad about that. That kid got a real raw deal.
Kev said fun but very long, and it feels like they keep trotting out 1 or 2 new characters each season for the purpose of fandom. I could see that as being possible.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, they just like, they're like, oh well, we just need another one, so it's time to do our 2 new ones. We'll see which ones the fans like, and that one will live, and the other one will die.
I guess that's the new method for making shows in 2022, because you gotta have a ship.
Yeah, you gotta have a ship.
You gotta have at least one good one.
But like, not even really a ship, because they would never go that far. Because they're cowards. Because it's Netflix.
Cowards.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I guess fandom itself, that makes sense. I forgot to send it to you. I did see Supernatural fan art on my timeline, shockingly. And I thought,
is that shocking? You're on Tumblr, right?
Well,
You mean on Tumblr or on Twitter? You
on
saw
Twitter.
Supernatural?
On Twitter.
Oh,
yeah. If
that
it
is
was
a
on
little bit-
Tumblr,
That's a little bit more shocking.
Yeah.
But less shocking maybe than you
think,
would think.
but less than you hope. Kojiro, yes, in 2022, if you can believe it.
Listen, that ship. That's a ride or die. If you're in something for 15 seasons, it never leaves you.
It's true. You are in.
I mean, there's days. Rarely does a day go by where some bullshit from Supernatural is not in my horrible brain.
Horrible brain. Your brain's not horrible.
But it's full of Supernatural.
Okay, well maybe
That's
that
what
part
I'm
is horrible.
Yes, that's just what I'm
Okay.
saying. My brain that's held on to just a lot of it.
I think, what was it? I watched like half of season 8, I think, or something like that, completely out of nowhere, and I was like, what is happening?
I'm trying to remember which. See, it's been too long now because I actually can't tell you off the top of my head if season 8 is good or not.
Season 8 was, I forget, but
Yeah,
there...
what do you remember about season 8 of Supernatural?
I only started watching it because there was an actor in it that I liked. And
Which
I was like,
actor?
I don't remember his name.
Oh no.
But there was an actor, I was like, oh, I like this actor, and he was only in season 8, I think. And that's why I started watching it, and I was like, I can't
Is it
handle
the
it.
season with Kane?
Who? I don't know. It's been literal years. I don't know.
Who is the actor who you liked?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh my god.
I don't remember.
How do you live your life this way?
I don't know. I wish I could tell you. I have no answer for you as to how I live my life this way. Yeah, Kojiro's saying hearing about how I watch stuff is wild. I don't know.
It is.
Like, why is it wild?
Is it? Who? What season?
He was in Psych,
What?
which I watched the first season of a million years ago, and I was like, this actor's pretty good. I like him. And then I watched the season that he's in Supernatural.
Let's see who we got here.
It's such a mystery.
He's like, I don't know anything about Psych. So is there a way to cross-reference?
I don't know.
IMDb page.
I don't know. I don't remember the name of the character that he was in Psych either.
Is it Kevin? Was Kevin in Psych?
I don't know who Kevin is.
Okay,
There could be any Kevin.
Doesn't seem like it's Kevin.
I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna say it probably was not Misha Collins because he was in other seasons. Oh, he's only in this season?
Maybe not only, but 8 was like a season that he was in a lot. It was, yeah, it was Kevin. Yeah, it was you.
It was Kevin.
You're my favorite actor. Okay.
Figured out. Was it Felicia Day? Was
No.
Felicia Day your favorite actor?
No.
Do you know who that is?
Kind of, vaguely.
Okay.
See, Kevin, you joke and say it was me, but Kevin, honestly, you do some of the best voice reads on stream that I've ever heard, and you do them so fast. Like, so, and you are my favorite voice actor, is what I'm saying.
What other show is this person on? I'm sorry. How, on a scale of 0 to 0, how interested is everybody on the stream in which
About
character in season 8 of Supernatural was also in Psych? Oh my god, it is Benny. Okay, so I think it's Benny.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Wow, obscure. You watch Supernatural just for Benny, Dean's vampire boyfriend from Purgatory.
Oh no, okay, I don't remember. I'm like taking,
Okay, but I'm
taking so much psychic damage from how I don't remember.
Okay, but I'm telling you right now that Benny was Dean Winchester's vampire boyfriend that he met in Purgatory.
Okay, so is that good or bad?
It was very, I mean, you know, it was bad in terms of, you know, it really broke up all of the Destiel shippers, but it was good in terms of it really kind of added a little spice into their relationship.
Okay,
So,
alright.
you know.
So that was a good season to try and watch.
It definitely wasn't the worst season.
It wasn't the worst.
It wasn't the worst.
That's a good goal to work towards. It wasn't the worst.
It was not the worst.
Which one? Okay, which season is the worst season of Supernatural? Go, give us your take.
Oh boy. That's I have to think about that. I mean, I think it's 3 is kind of notorious for being very bad because it's in the middle of the writer's strike.
Oh no.
So it's like half as long as every other season, and most of the episodes like have no, like the plots just like don't really make any sense, and they involve a bunch of characters who never show up again. But in light of later seasons, I mean, like, I do kind of feel like 11 is pretty fucking horrible. I feel like 12 got a little bit better. I think 9 is also extremely bad. Yeah, 9's also pretty unwatchable. 9 is the season where Snooki shows up, though.
Wait, really? Okay, now I have to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a single episode with Snooki.
Oh, there's only one? Boo.
Yeah, but you can still watch it.
Alright, that's fine. I will watch that. I've been watching Jersey Shore Family Vacation. I keep up with it. I watch it every week.
Yeah, I think you should watch this one episode of Supernatural in season 9, completely out of context.
Yes, I should.
And see what you get from it. I would like you to report back for next time.
Can we have a live stream? Just kidding. I
Yes,
don't want to get DMCA'd.
Oh, are you not allowed to watch? Yeah, you probably can't watch Supernatural on stream.
Yeah, but I will report back.
Okay.
About this. Which episode number is it?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Dan,
how many seasons are there?
15.
Oh wow. Okay.
There are 15 seasons of Supernatural.
That's so many seasons.
But it is over now.
Oh, when
it's over now, and it can't hurt me anymore.
When
it can no longer hurt me.
It's not real, Vreni.
It's not real.
It's not real. Supernatural isn't real. It can't hurt you.
Yeah. Oh, it's extremely real, unfortunately, and it has hurt me in many ways.
Vreni is finally free. No, Vreni will never be free of it because you watch all of it and it's internalized in your yolk, so you'll never truly be free.
No, I'll never be free because, like, of the truly, unfortunately outsized space that Deathsteel takes up in my brain.
Oh, okay. So...
It's so much. It's horrible in there, you guys. It's really bad.
I think there was one stream we were talking about getting one of those compressed air cans and just spraying stuff out of our brains. I think that's a good one to just
get
out of there.
I wish I could just get all of Supernatural out of there.
What? So Deathsteel is the big ship, it seems like, the SS
Deathsteel is, I mean, it was at one point in time the most popular ship, period. On the Earth.
On AO3.
By like miles. Miles. I don't know if that is still true.
I don't think so. I wonder what is the most popular ship.
Not been on for a while. Well, let's find out.
Yeah, head over to AO3. Give us a scene report.
Oh, I'm on it. You know I'm on it. All fandoms. So let's see. Most popular. Okay. Let's see. Most popular fandoms on AO3, because they do I think some internal reporting. So I'm actually curious what the most. All right, here we go. Here's their stats from 2021.
What was it, MXTX?
Okay, so the fandoms with the God, this is rough for me, actually. Coming in number 1 at fandoms with the most posts in 2021 is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, everybody.
Oh, no.
It is
what a bust.
Marvel. Followed in a pretty distant second by Harry Potter, then followed in third by Supernatural.
Wow, Supernatural is still doing work.
Oh, it's definitely doing work. Ships with the most fan works, it continues to be Castiel/Dean Winchester by a mile.
That's wild.
Supernatural, let's see here.
Cannot be defeated, cannot be overthrown.
It has almost 100,000 fan fictions.
100,000.
100,000. The next closest one is Sherlock Holmes /
Wow.
John Watson, and that clocks in at just over 60K.
Jeez.
So there are almost 40,000 more fan fictions for Supernatural than for any other. Not for Supernatural, for that specific ship than for any other fandom. Yeah.
That's almost twice as much.
I'd say it's like a third as much. Like another third again as many. Yeah.
That's so wild.
It's a lot.
I'm honestly shocked that those are the numbers, because those all seem very, like, old, I guess.
But I think that's what it is.
Long running.
Is that they're so long running, and also like other fandoms are gonna have to catch up.
True. Yeah, you're right.
Like,
yeah.
Supernatural had over 15 years to work on this stuff, so everybody else is gonna have to catch up. And Sherlock Holmes / John Watson, to answer your question, Kevin, that is all iterations of the characters, and there are pretty big fandoms for the movies and the actual books and like a couple other like spin-offs. So that's for every single iteration of Sherlock Holmes / John Watson.
Wow.
Still does not come close.
Wow. To one ship from Supernatural.
Yeah, to one ship from Supernatural.
That is so
Actually,
wild.
all of the ones up here on like the most fan work ships are all ones that are pretty old. Like the next one after Sherlock Holmes and John Watson is Derek Hall and Styles something from Teen Wolf, a show that has not been on TV for like 15 years.
Wow.
Draco Malfoy / Harry Potter coming in at number 5.
Okay.
Oh, good old Keith Lance. Here we go. We got some good old Voltron here.
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that ship in like 9 years.
Oh, I had
Clance.
for a long time. Yes, Clance. I definitely had. Clance was on lockdown. It might still be going wild out there, but I've definitely got I got the Twitter on lockdown from the Clance. Could not take the discourse.
That was like, oh my gosh, there was so much discourse. There was so
discourse.
much. There was no reason for there to be that much.
There really wasn't.
There really was not. But it was 2014. Different times.
It was a very different time.
Very different time.
This was for, if you're not familiar, this is from Voltron, Legendary Defender.
Yep.
Show that famously, like, I feel like it just got like replaced by Steven Universe in people's minds as like children's TV show that like too much drama happened around, but like for a long time, Voltron was the #1 most drama children's TV show.
Yeah, I think it did come out in 2014, right? Or something like that.
It was a while ago.
Yeah,
mad long ago.
It was actually almost 10 years. That was a whole thing. Twitter, Tumblr also blew the fuck up about that.
Yep.
Keith Lance. That's two characters, Keith and Lance.
Yes, Keith / Lance.
I don't even remember which characters those are.
I could maybe point them out to you.
It's
Show me a picture of them.
Blue and red, right?
Yeah, it's blue and red because
Classic.
that's every single ship is blue and red.
Not every ship. Not every ship.
Okay, not every ship, but like a lot of the really popular ones are blue and red.
No, it's true. You're right.
Yeah.
I prefer red and yellow myself, but that's just me.
Oh, okay.
But red and blue, fine. That makes sense. They're opposite colors.
I mean, like, I know that these are not like their actual colors on the show, but like, I think Kirk and Spock are like a blue and red, and they're like literally like the ship.
Oh
right?
yeah, because of those
they're the platonic ideal of a ship is Kirk and Spock.
Right, and we've talked about a few times about how that basically created what has become modern fandom.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, that was Trekkies. So our buddy Alec was in town. And was just hanging out, just like vibing with us while like Jesse was packing his bag yesterday, and we went down this YouTube hole of putting on footage of a fan convention in Georgia in 1985, and it was just a guy with a camcorder walking around just like the local science fiction fantasy convention, in 1985 and like interviewing the attendees and the people on the panels and the people who were like tabling there and the guests and stuff, and it's the most fascinating thing I've ever watched in my entire life.
Wow, can you link it?
Ever find just like old convention footage? Let me see if I can find the actual one we watched. They're just so strange to me. I would, if I could go back in time and do one thing, it would be like go to like a Star Trek convention in like 1985.
Right, just to see like what was this like?
Because that's it. That's all you have. There's no
internet.
There's no Facebook.
There's no internet.
There's only like beginning to be like the barest flicker of like internet message boards. Like there's still like a thing most people don't know about. Like, I want to know what it was like. If you want to read your dumb fan fiction, you have to like buy a magazine in the mail that somebody made at the Kinko's. That's it. That's all you have.
Or get one on a convention.
Yes, well, that's where you go. That's where you go to get them, so you know where the mailing list, and then they mail them to you.
That is so wild.
Yep.
And now we've come all this way in 2022.
Yeah. Well, we're just like the driving force in our popular culture.
Pretty much. That's basically it. Yeah, you like we
nerd
said.
Shit.
Yeah, you have to have nerd shit and you have to have a ship in order to be successful.
Mhm.
So wild. We're talking a lot about ships this time.
I love ships.
Ships are good. When they're good, they're good. When they're bad, they're really bad.
Yeah. And they do break really bad.
I'm sorry?
They do tend to break pretty bad.
Is that supposed to be like a pun on Breaking Bad?
No, I mean that's like when it doesn't go well. Like that's what it means when it breaks bad.
Oh, gotcha.
Like that's why the name of the show is like based on like a saying.
Oh, I never heard that before. Interesting. They carry fandoms across steady waters.
Yes.
Cool. Mars leveled up. Okay, I say we should take a break and then we will attempt the final boss. Yeah.
All right.
Let me just save real quick.
Hell yeah.
And then we'll go. We'll give it a shot. Very rough waters now. It's rough out there. It really do be rough out there in the fandom waters.
Mm-hmm.
Break time and then time to win. I hope so.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know. Is it rough out there? I feel like at this point I've I've gotten so good at like cordoning myself away from like anything that might be considered fandom drama that like if it is rough out there, I don't know about it.
Well, see, here's the thing, is that we're old.
Yeah,
it
kicks ass.
So it actually kind of does kick ass, and also it's like we're actively dodging that shit, whereas there's a lot of people actively engaging in it.
Yes,
so,
yes, because I spent many years engaging in it, and as a child when I had energy and time for such things, and now if I don't go for a walk for an hour every day, my body does stop working.
Right.
I just kind of rust up like the fucking Tin Man. So I just don't have time to be angry about, wincest on the internet or whatever the kids are into these days. I'm probably not wincest.
You're probably like, I literally have to touch graphs. Like I have to. Like
yeah. If I don't, I like can't like stand up properly. Like I'm literally like a grandpa. I'm like walking around with my hand on my butt, like.
Oh,
it's
man.
Horrible.
I have no fandoms. I am free. You know what, Kev? That's a good way to live your life.
Yeah.
Also, how to defeat fandom drama. I like everything. Sure.
Oh, all right. I like that you've taken two polar opposite approaches, but you've both reached the same Zen destination.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. I'm struck by how profound this is. Both of us says I have to touch and then smoke said grass. So let's do that.
Yeah, Let's smoke some grass.
Have a break, touch some grass, smoke some grass if you're partaking, and then I don't know, eat some greens. I guess eat some kale or spinach or whatever.
I think I'm gonna have a snack.
I'm gonna have a mochi donut because I got mochi donuts.
Wow.
I'm so excited. That is the opposite of eating healthy grass, but whatever.
It's healthy for your soul.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Okay, everybody, we'll be back in a few. Do all the things that we just said.
Yeah.
Okay, BRB.
Tell me when
Hello everyone, I'm back. I hope everyone had a good break. I love all of the dancing emotes in the chat are amazing. I walked away and I come back and here we are. Oh, and we got the DDR grr, actually very appropriate for what we're talking about. Is that a Rizzo emote? Oh yeah, of course, Kushiro, no problem. I am hoping to give a little gift to Rizzo. Rizzo's great. I'm so proud of him. Let's see. Leftover Indian food, which does have spinach in. Well, there you go. That's exciting. What you got? Let us know. I had half of mochi donut, delicious mochi donut. And I sat down and Chompy immediately jumped in my lap and decided she did not want to get out of my lap for quite a while. So I had to pet her. You know, Chompy was good today. So she's very floofy, very floofy. As you may have seen when I posted a picture of her on the Chompy face reveal. But she's very floofy, but over the past 2 years that I've had her, well, it's wild, she would never let me brush her, cause she always get like confused and scared of the brush for some reason. The other one loves being brushed, but she would not let me brush her. But today, she got her first brush. She was like, okay, I'm gonna try this out, and now she loves it. So that's fun. That's a little Chompy update for y'all.
Baby, get a brush.
Baby got a brush. She always hated being brushed. She's just like, I don't get it. I don't understand. So she'd always like run away. And she loved it today. So good for her.
Oh.
Chomp chomp. Oh, we got Tom Tom and Chomp Chomp.
Mhm.
Good stuff. I'm just gonna open up the game. We can keep it moving because we got stuff to do. Milestone reached. All right.
Yeah.
I see a bunch of different veggie masala configurations. That sounds wonderful. That sounds great. Oh, I could really go for that right now. I could really go for like I could really go for some good Nepali egg curry right now. So good. Vreni, how was your break?
Pretty good. I loaded the dishwasher, and I cleaned up a little mess that Tom made. We threw all the sweat food out of the can and onto the floor.
Tom. Why?
He just kind of picked it out of the can and then just kind of like went patoo and put it on the floor.
Why did he do that?
Cause he's got soft brain.
I mean, I guess I can understand.
He's a cat and his brain is very small, so he does get soft brain. Come here, baby.
Tom.
He's looking at me like, how dare you say I have soft brain? It's like, well, but your brain is pretty soft.
He knows.
You know how soft your brain is. Yeah, come here. Yes, come here, little man.
Chompy is doing this thing. Sorry, I keep bringing up Chompy. This thing lately where she'll just play with her toys and then she'll put them inside her water bowl.
Oh, that's very good.
She'll just be like, oh, this toy is fun, and then she'll just drop it right in the water bowl.
This toy is fun, but you know what it isn't? Wet.
It's not damp enough.
Why isn't it wet?
I don't know why she does it. It's so weird. It's like a very deliberate thing.
Yep.
Oh, Steven does that. Oh, interesting. I guess it's a cat thing just to have fun. I looked it up once, like to make sure it wasn't some kind of like, you know, bad thing or something. But nope, it can only have to just do that.
Boy, right. Toy must be wet now. Make toy wet.
Okay, we're doing it.
We're doing it. The energy is coming from this room!
Right, it's this room here. That's what she just said.
Yeah. Agreed, the energy is coming from here, from this room. From this room here.
It seems like the energy is coming from this room. Wow, guys, do you feel the energy coming from this room?
I mean, this is of the show.
Yeah, no, you're right, you're right. It's pretty accurate. But compared to before, it's much stronger and more evil. You have to put a stop to this evil energy. Otherwise, the palace... No, the entire Earth will fall into chaos.
Chaos?
Chaos? Control?
I know! I won't lose to
to some evil energy.
Well, there's some evil energy that's behind that door.
I'll protect everyone, the entire Earth. Let's move out, everyone. But Chippy Moon, you stay behind. You kind of suck.
Huh? Why? I can fight with you too.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Sorry.
No! What if everyone dies?
Cinnamon straight up just being like, well, we might not win.
Yeah, we might all die.
Yeah.
Who will then defend this Earth? Who will defend Queen Serenity and King Endymion?
Not Chippy Moon, that's for damn sure.
That's why you're staying, to defend your mom and dad.
Okay.
Now, let's decide who will fight and who will defend.
Alright, here we go. We'll take our Sailor Moon party.
Our final team.
I am going to, I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit, and let you all know that, if you do indeed lose to Apsu, Chippy Moon's party, will come and fight for you.
Oh.
So you actually get like a second chance. But the secondary party is not great, so we don't want that.
We don't want that.
No. What if everyone dies? They
What if they all
just
die?
might. Hold on, let me just, oh god.
Yeah, if we all just fight it.
My Super Nintendo just keeps doing that silly thing. I
So
don't know why.
silly.
It's so silly. I don't understand why it does that. Okay, alright, I think it's back now. Okay, cool. Let me just check for information real quick. Because it loves to rearrange.
This is true.
Alright. You're going in the middle. You're going in the front. Alright, let's do it, y'all. We're gonna give it our best shot. Let's see.
Yeah.
Have any more weird things? Why did I say weird things?
Do we have any more pork chops? Hey,
we
you know
sold
what I
them
ate for
all.
dinner?
I'm sorry?
You know what I ate for dinner?
What was it, Vreni?
It was a pork chop.
Oh, did it fix all your accidents?
It did fix all of my accidents, you guys. I
That's
finally
pretty
figured
cool.
it out.
Will vegetarian pork chops fix my accidents?
Probably.
Maybe. Go on.
This is where the Tower of Time should be. But there seems to be nothing but darkness?
Oh shit.
Oh,
I've
no.
been waiting, Sailor Senshi.
Apsu! So it's you! You can ride on a dragon head? That's cool.
Yeah.
Huh?
Very powerful.
Huh? What's with that body?
Cameron, you've seen villains
girl!
transfer.
Damn, girl! Your ass is a dragon!
I have merged with
What?
sin, and now my ass is a dragon. I've become a little unsightly, but all this power. If I wanted, the palace could be reduced to dust instantly. But I'd like to kill you myself just to be satisfied. And besides which, if I destroy the palace, finding the silver crystal would become such a hassle. I may as well tell you. The final change of fate will be done at the Crystal Palace.
I might as well tell you my big plan.
Yeah, let me tell you about my plan. What are you talking about? You wouldn't ever get the Black Palace or the Silver Crystal.
She had a little country at the end there.
Changing the fates of innocent people. Trying to destroy their lives. Why, in the name of the moon, I shall punish you.
Ho ho, she said it.
Oh my gosh, she said the line.
Alright, everybody. Very powerful.
Oh wow.
This is our final boss.
Wowee.
Let's get it moving. Love me bird.
Love me.
Love me bird.
Love that bird.
She is very powerful. Oh. Oh.
What?
Oh, right out the gate.
Oh, okay. Well.
Well.
Huh.
Well.
Okay.
Well.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting that you said that.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I'm
You make an interesting point.
we're gonna hold on. We're gonna do this again,
Oh, okay.
but with a different formation, because there's no way.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
It doesn't seem good.
That's absurd.
It does actually seem very bad.
It does. Okay, let's try this again. That was awful. That was so awful. Why was it like
Yeah,
that?
not great.
Who's got the highest defense? Let's see. It's gonna be Moon, Saturn, or Pluto. Oh dear, that was rough. Okay, that's Moon for sure. Oh boy.
Do we need to become even more powerful? Are we like
we might
not
have to.
powerful enough?
I don't know. Let's see.
But we seem so powerful.
Let's try this again with this formation now. Good golly, Miss Molly. Also, Botro up there. I was like, good gracious, dragon ass is bodacious.
Indeed.
She's got all that dragon ass. Yes, thank you, Nightbot. We're gonna need to hydrate. Yes. Merged with Sin. Got a little dragon ass.
Indeed.
I got a case of the dragon ass.
Yeah, we absolutely did get a big old case of that dragon ass.
Got a big old case. Like, I know what we mean by case, but for some reason my head went to like a pallet. Like a shipping pallet full of dragon ass.
Oh yeah, we definitely have a pallet full of dragon ass.
Shipping pallet full of dragon ass.
Yep.
Like one of those huge ones that you see at Costco.
Yeah.
Not dragon ass. Dragon ass they don't sell dragon ass at Costco.
I used to have to move those around at the art store. We had a pallet jack.
Oh, that's right, you did.
And the store was at like the top of a hill, so you could like ride the pallet jack down to the corner and do pallet jack races. It was extremely dangerous. No one tell OSHA about this.
And it also was a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know that long ago, damn.
I'm sorry?
That long ago, damn.
Oh, was it? I mean, it feels like it was.
Alright, well.
It feels like
yes,
it's been a long time.
Back in the days of my youth, when I was 29 years old.
But you know, it's the
time.
before times.
I guess so.
So it feels way longer than it actually is. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
All right.
Things are happening.
Alright.
Let's see how it goes. Spiral fire. Yep. Pluto, you'll be on item duty for now. Well, we'll see how this goes. Let's see. 16,000. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Let's see. So, no, spiral fire, you defend. And you defend also. Alrighty, so how's everybody doing?
Yeah, we're doing it.
How's it going?
We're doing it.
Everybody having a nice day? Everybody doing good?
Yeah.
Bernie's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna be having a lot of toilets up in here.
Toilets.
Toilets! Poison! Okay. Vibing? Yes, relaxed. What was relaxed in your lane? Thriving?
Yes. Moisturized.
Unbothered.
Yes. Moisturized. Thriving.
That's one of those memes where I'm like, I can never remember every single word.
Yeah, there's a lot in there, but you know, you get the gist. You don't need the whole thing.
Let's see. Exertion, migraine, but food and herb. Oh, well, I hope you feel better, bed sores. Best of luck to you. Let's see, do that, and do that.
Yeah. Yeah, what if that happens, huh?
What if that happens?
What if that happens? What will you do then? What would you even do if that happened? Huh?
I don't know. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Apple. Welcome. Did you finish your stream already? Well, thanks for coming by. Pretty cool. Thank you for coming. Someone tell her that moon. Well, we got a big old boss standing right in front of us.
Yeah, we do have a dragon.
Here's that comes that attack again.
There's a dragon happening.
That's a spooky attack.
Yeah, it's not great.
Okay, nobody died.
Well,
That's cool.
Good. I like that.
Alright. What's this? I didn't realize I was so close to finishing Stray as I was, so it only lasts like 1.5 hours. Oh, you played Stray?
Oh,
Cool. I haven't played that yet.
I think I got to the part where you get to the third village. I think I got there. I'm curious what you thought. I was very into it, and then slightly less into it. We'll see if I actually finish the game.
What is making you less into it?
I don't really like the more action-y parts of it. I'm not really vibing with. I like the parts that are more sort of like, little puzzles and, like talking to the different little characters. That kind of like stuff I'm enjoying, and I mean like the setting, like the aesthetic is very good, the music is very good, the vibe is good. I just don't really like, I don't really like the action sequences of the game. They're not really gelling for me.
What are the action sequences?
You kind of have to run from these like little monster guys that chase you, and I think that because you have to be like sort of like moving constantly, but also like it feels like most of the game up until the action sequences are about kind of like exploring and really taking your time to look around, and then during like the action parts you're like so like, like, oh, is a guy gonna come and I'm gonna have to run away, that it kind of discourages you from doing that, and I think it kind of takes away from like the best parts of the game.
Gotcha.
Which is
okay.
just kind of vibing. You're vibing with some robot guys.
Alright.
That's
Yeah.
when it's really good.
So I actually don't know really anything about Stray.
I didn't know anything about it going in, except for it was a cat and the cat runs around.
That exactly is what I know about it.
Yeah, that's all I knew going into it. And I was just like, well, it's a cat that runs around. I can't imagine not liking that. And
Huh.
all the parts that are just cat that runs around, I really like.
Cool. I see. I don't even know like action sequences. I was like, I have no idea.
Oh, I didn't know what it was going to be going into it at all. Yeah.
Agree with Vreni, the atmosphere is impeccable, but some of the action is a little eh.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad. Because I'm also like, am I just bad at them? Like, am I just like not good at the action sequences, and that's why I like don't like them? But I just feel like they're just a little unintuitive, and a little clunky.
Stray is cute cat divided by is cute cat out of 10?
Yes. Yes. It basically everybody that's like the cat is good. Everyone I know who's also played it is like, I like the cat, I like the setting, the actual like I wanted it to be a little bit more like almost more like RPG like a little bit more like you have to do little quests for all the different robots you run into, and maybe a little bit more heavy on the puzzling. but I also am a sucker for a puzzle game.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't hate all the action stuff, but it just like did not. It is what has kept me from finishing the game. Is that the idea of having to like do another like running around sequence is not. I'm not into it too much.
I wonder if there's
So
gonna be
that's
like
where I'm
a long one at the very end of the game or something like that. Sometimes they do that.
Yeah, I think I am getting towards the end, and so there's just like more of the action sequences, and it feels like the other part, like the puzzle parts, are a little bit less thought out. Like it feels like the best part of the game is like the first section, and it seems a little bit like they ran out of steam. Is a little bit of the vibe I'm getting, but
Yeah.
that could just be me.
End of the game. At that point, you're just like, I wanna go home.
Yeah, and like yes, understandable, but yes, I definitely feel like it feels a little front loaded in terms of content. Apple says I still think it's near Automata with cats. Maybe I'll play Nier. Should I play Nier?
Nier Automata is really good. I never finished it all the way through, but I enjoyed what I played of it.
Everybody I know who's played it has spoken highly of it. But I have like that's another game where I'm like I don't really know I don't know anything about it except for like there's the robots and they're sexy. There's some sexy robots, and I don't really know what kind of like what kind of game it is.
It's like a action RPG, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Can someone help me out? I'm not sure how to convey this.
Okay.
It's like an action, like almost like a Devil May Cry kind of thing.
I've never played it. See, this is now I have become you.
Oh,
this is,
okay,
like, when I
all
try to
right.
talk about movies, and I'm like, I don't know what, like, I know vaguely what Devil May Cry is, but like, I don't know enough about it to know what the gameplay's like.
Right, I gotcha.
Yeah, my frame of reference is very limited for the games.
Yeah, hack and
Basically,
slash, or-
Yeah, I've pretty much played Myst type games.
Yeah.
If games are in like the Myst genre, I've generally played like a Myst type game. I've also played a lot of Strand type games.
Strand?
Yes, Strand type games.
Like
I
Death
mostly
Stranding?
play, yes, like Death Stranding. I played Death Stranding many times.
Yeah, how many times have you played it by this point?
All the way through twice, but I think I definitely have like 3 or 4 saves.
Mm-hmm. What's this? If you want to experience Devil May Cry, you have to watch one scene.
Like a cutscene?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that means.
What is the scene?
I don't know.
It's got. I
is
don't know.
it like sexy?
Is it a sexy scene?
Is it
What's in
spicy?
the scene? Is it a spicy scene? I
Yeah.
mean, like, I'll watch a spicy scene.
And like, how spicy are we talking? Like,
How spicy are
like,
we talking?
Like, don't watch it on Twitch.
Yeah, I was
type of
like,
thing?
it's a video game. How bad can it be? And then I was like, oh, it's a video game.
It's a video
It could be
game.
extremely bad.
It could go real bad.
It could go extremely bad. Yeah. No spicy, but hilarious. Now I want to watch it.
Yeah, now
I
I'm
love jokes.
confused.
I love jokes.
Don't you love jokes?
I love jokes. I'm really into jokes.
Tell us a joke, Vreni.
Oh, I can't do that.
I know. I'm also curious. Is it like, okay, so why would you say I can't link it here? Like, what is keeping it from being on Twitch.tv?
Yeah, now I want to know.
Is it like, hey, I can actually tab out and play this for everybody?
Want to see? Yeah, alright. So maybe I'll pick up. What do you play Nier on? What's the console? Can I play it on my PlayStation?
Yes, I believe so.
I can play it on the PlayStation? Okay.
Is it okay to post links? Oh yeah, totally, Boturo. Go ahead. Generally, I have like a thing that's like, don't post links, but like if you're new, like, and you're here all the freaking time, like you totally can. It's no big deal. But thank you for being conscientious. That's totally fine. Don't you even worry, Boturo. All right, Mars. Woof.
Oh, all right. What we got? What we got here? Well, we're gonna check it out.
Okay, hold on. I can pull it up for everybody, unless.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll all check it out together.
Yeah. Let me just do this
I don't want to
turn.
spoil it. Do we have to wait until the fight's over, though?
No. I was
Ready
just.
here for many years.
No, I just wanted this turn to finish out. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Just for brain purposes, so I don't forget what I was doing.
Yes, that's fair.
Even though this is a pretty standard, repetitive fight. No, nothing wild going on
Yeah,
here.
it hasn't gone too wild yet.
Just hit the boss.
Yeah,
That's it.
you know, hit the boss.
All right, let me get this loaded up for you, Vreni. Also,
Yes. Let
Uh,
Vreni watch.
change
Let
windows.
Vreni watch.
I am. I'm doing the thing.
Everyone, I need you to
Okay.
send letters to your representatives. Let Vreni watch.
What is going on here? All right, everybody, we're gonna watch.
My mother risked her life for me. And now you, too. I should have saved you. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
What?
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god. What?
This was my mother's. Now I'm giving it to you.
What the hell?
Oh man, I really did think he was
My
gonna
father's
stab her.
also here now.
Me too. I was scared.
Oh, is he? Oh, my
Yeah, he
dad's
is.
here now? Okay.
Cool. All right.
Wow.
I should have been the one to fill
Well-
your dark soul with light.
So it's a light-based game.
Oh, I guess that devil did cry.
The devil did he
Wow.
not May, he did.
He did cry.
Yeah.
It's a given.
Well, I think at this point it would be Devil August cry.
Devil August cry. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Vreni, that was really good. Vreni, that was a really good joke there.
Was it?
I think so. I mean, it
Was it?
temporarily. Yeah, I think so. I think that's one of the best on the channel yet.
As soon as I said it, I did feel like I was in pain. I did go into physical pain.
I mean,
But I had to get it out of my body. I thought it was being inside.
I enjoyed it. That filled my dark soul with light.
Good. Oh, well, thank God for that.
Thank God for small mercies.
Yeah, you know, at least there's something going for us.
Yeah, it's true. You exerted a lot of energy making that joke. How does Nolan do this?
I did.
How does Nolan make all these puns and still have the energy?
That is a question I think scientists should be studying.
His brain is very big.
Yeah,
Husking out. Yeah, Vreni's husking out over here.
I sure am.
With light.
With
With
light.
light. What does that mean, Fando Shekel?
What?
That attack name is just called Fando Schmeckle.
What is?
Are
Are you playing the game again?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to switch windows for you.
I let Vreni see.
I'm sorry I forgot to switch windows. You weren't really missing much anyway. Okay, you can see now.
Oh, okay, it's just the big Smaug.
That's what I told you. Basically,
Okay, here's the highlight of my day today. Somebody didn't know about the Denny's Hobbit Grand Slam, and I got to tell them about the Denny's Hobbit Grand Slam. That really perked me up. I guess it makes sense that you would also not know about the Denny's Hobbit Grand Slam. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but I think about it all the time.
Well, why don't you regale us? I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was just a tie-in that Denny's did about and they had like a whole Hobbit themed breakfast. I don't know why. It's just like it's just very good.
What is the breakfast?
I don't know.
But it's very good.
It's just a Hobbit Grand Slam. I mean, it's like normal pancake food, but then it's like 4 hobbits. All right, hold on. Let me get some facts and figures about the Denny's Hobbit Grand Slam.
Yeah, I'd like some facts. I'd like some facts and logic, please.
Yeah, Denny's had a whole Hobbit menu.
Four hobbits or 4 hobbits? Good question.
Oh. That is a great question.
I mean, there were 4 hobbits in the cast.
That's true.
Wow, we're getting some big brain epiphanies.
Here, wait. Oh man, this exclusive first look from the Huffington Post at the Desolation of Smaug Denny's tie-in Hobbit menu from 2013. The link is broken, you guys.
Oh no, wait, the Desolation?
The Desolation of Smaug Hobbit tie-in menu.
It's actually called that?
Let's see, they had honey cake French toast,
ooh, yum.
hearty breakfast sausage, and sweet potato pecan pancakes. I don't remember them mentioning sweet potatoes or pecans in The Hobbit, but to be fair, I haven't read it since I was a little kid. He does say potatoes but that's Lord of the Rings. This is The Hobbit. This is a different thing.
I mean, but that's assuming that time is linear.
Well, what?
What?
Well, I don't know how to respond to that.
Exactly, I win.
Well, fuck. I
won.
Guess
I
so.
defeated you with facts and logic.
Oh god,
I used your own moves against you.
God, this fucking sucks.
It's like
I hate this. I feel like Ben Shapiro. This sucks.
Oh no, you should never feel like that.
I know, this is horrible.
Facts and logic. That's right. I remember I watched the Hobbit movie and I was baffled by it.
You did? Which one did you watch?
Is there more than one?
There's 3 of them!
Oh, I think I just watched the first one.
Oh, the first one is like almost a good movie. You didn't watch the bananas ones. You should watch the third one.
Is this like
Don't watch 2? Just watch 3.
Is this like a Star Wars prequel situation?
You know,
is this your equivalent of it? Yes.
No, because I think even at that point, like, I think the first one came out, like, right after I graduated from college, or maybe I was still in college, but I think at that point I was like, I can't be super excited about these movies because they're probably going to be pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't upset me in the way that, like, but they are, yeah, I guess they are they're my Star Wars prequels in that they're deeply horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Jackson had all the money in the world to do them, and they came out significantly worse than the things that he had a ton of constraints on doing. But I don't think anyone will ever rehabilitate them. There's nothing in them that's really worth saving. They will never have a renaissance. because they're extremely horrible.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, they're really bad.
I remember you being upset about them. And that's why I watched it in the first place.
They're quite bad. You should watch the third one. It's very stupid.
Okay.
There's a lot of really stupid scenes in it.
I mean, I watched all of the Star Wars prequels, so I certainly have the bandwidth
You
to
owe
do
it
that.
to me. You owe it to
I
me.
owe it to you? Okay, alright.
You owe it to me. After the hours of you and Jesse talking about the Star Wars prequels, I think you owe it to me to watch the Battle of the Five Armies, I think it's called, which should actually be called the Battle of the 5-hour-long movie.
You're fighting it. It's a battle.
You are fighting it, yes. Bortaro was right. The extended cut of the third one is straight up a video game. There is a scene where Legolas, like, fucking double jumps onto a bunch of falling rocks.
Yo, that's sick.
It is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in a movie. Like, almost to the point where it kind of starts to come around and be fun again, but, like, it never quite makes it.
Well, that's too bad. It doesn't stick the landing, huh?
No, it really does not. There's a horrible love triangle. Actually, you can just watch all the scenes with Lee Pace in it, and then just, like, watch the behind-the-scene footage of Benedict Cumberbatch being the dragon.
What?
With, like, all the dots on his face.
Oh,
Watch
I love those.
that.
I love the motion capture
watch
suits.
that, and then just literally watch every scene with Lee Pace, because Lee Pace is actually the only good thing about those movies. Lee Pace as Elf Daddy, amen. You know what? I'll give him that. They did give us full on some just really prime Lee Pace, which I'm very excited about.
Kevin, as we're talking about, I love that video.
It's really good. It's probably one of his best performances.
So what does it mean when it's like it's like a video game?
Like, it doesn't feel like a real movie. It feels like you're watching a video game happen.
Okay. Interesting.
And it all has video game stakes, and it has video game action. It just, like, doesn't... And everything is CGI, so it's like you're watching a video game cutscene.
Okay. I see. It was surrounded by a lot of shit. Bosra says the first time you see Smaug talking to Bilbo was kind of rad.
Yes, I agree. I think the sad thing is the casting in the movie is amazing. I think Martin Freeman as Bilbo is wonderful. I think he has great chemistry. I really like most of the dwarves. I think they're good. I think that the way that they expand on their characters from the book, where most of them have almost no characterization, is good. I just wish they were in the movie more. They fill it up with a bunch of other garbage that you're not interested in, where you're like, you have literally 13 characters that you could, like, expand upon and make more interesting and give them stuff to do, but instead you put in a love triangle that no one wants.
Boo.
Please stop. Even Kate from Lost did not want this.
Kate from
Why are you doing
Lost?
this? Kate from Lost.
Again.
Kate from Lost, or as Jesse calls her, Evangelion Lily.
What? What does that mean, even, if anything?
That's her name.
Evangelion Lily?
Yes.
Oh, Evangeline Lily. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Yeah, she's Kate from Lost, and she's in a love triangle. And then she's in this movie, and she's also in a love triangle. And she was like, please don't do this to me. And they were like, fuck you, Kate.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, just put the hobbits in there more. The hobbits are good. Alright. These are my Lord of the Rings takes.
Holy shit. Was that really 6 turns? Oh my gosh.
So many.
No, I think Pluto may have time stopped her for 6 turns, which is absurd. I've never seen that happen before. That's a lot of turns to not have to worry about being attacked.
Sure is. It's really powerful.
Oh, Bedsores is asking a forbidden question. Who's Sonic's favorite comedian?
It's actually Mr. Bean.
What?
He loves Rowan Atkinson. It's actually his favorite comedian. He just is crazy for Mr. Bean. That's his favorite one.
I mean, he did have a game called Mean Bean Machine.
Exactly.
So there you go.
So I think it really ties in. But he really likes physical comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting takes are happening.
Okay, Jesse had never seen Mr. Bean. Like, he knew who he was, but he'd never actually seen a Mr. Bean hit until, like, 2 weeks ago when I, like, made him watch a bunch of them. And we both realized that we fucking hate him.
Really? I haven't seen I mean, I've barely seen anything about this person.
I'm sorry if anyone out here is a Bean stan, but,
Bean stand.
he's like an agent of chaos, but, like, not in a fun way. In a, like, I think everyone should get together and kill him. The solution in every skit is that someone should kill him. And then he keeps being around.
I want to see people having Bean stand in their profiles.
Yeah.
In their Twitter profiles.
I'm a huge stan of the bean.
Of beans.
Yeah, just beans, the legume.
The legume.
Yeah.
I stand beans. Yo,
I like
everybody,
beans.
what's your favorite type of beans? Let's go. Let's hear it. Not Mr. Bean.
Jelly.
Jelly bean. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good answer.
Jelly.
Good one. Going to log into beanbaghive.geocities.com to complain about you, Vreni.
Oh my god. Oh no, the bean stands.
No.
I'm gonna get canceled by the bean stands. I mean, it's gotta be. Who do you think is the worst crowd to get yelled at, boy? Oh my god, do we win? Wait, holy shit!
The beans gave us the strength.
Holy shit, the bean stand gave us the strength.
We're
Fuck
bean
you,
stands.
bean stands.
Fuck you, bean stands. We did it.
Fuck you, we won.
GG
We
beans.
won!
GG.
Yeah.
That actually was not nearly as long as I thought it was gonna be.
That was shorter than like most of the other bosses in this game.
That was shorter than Naboo.
That was way shorter than Naboo. Holy shit. Alright.
Alright. Oh, I gotta wait for this sound alert to roll out before I can say anything. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Best Source. Woo, we did it.
Yeah.
I am shocked at, like, with the formation, even if we were playing a little defensively, I'm shocked at how that was not as much as Naboo or Rubius.
We're just that powerful.
I guess so. Again. I am defeated. But I'll just return again.
Oh, please don't.
And toy once more with your fates.
I'd prefer you didn't.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Wait, Sailor Moon, the silver crystal!
Let's go, Sailor Moon, the bean crystal!
Destroy Apsu with the silver crystal!
The silver bean!
Okay! Moon cosmic power!
Wow, we're actually seeing the silver crystal.
Oh my god, there it is.
How? No, my body!
Oh no!
Gah! It's the worst sound I've ever made.
Oh!
I think Sin?
Ugh. Where am I? Near the Crystal Palace!
No, I've been defeated! My
you're near
large,
the
chonky
dispensary.
dragon ass! Oh!
We're gonna go buy some kratom!
Honestly, near the dispensary, we deserve it.
What? Why did you save me? We're enemies! I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't want to hate anyone.
It might be because of Sailor Moon.
Sure.
Okay. I lost everything.
Sin, your friends are here, and your brother Anshar too.
You're making the chat laugh. Everyone loves your jokes, Vreni.
Guys, Rochester has just discovered kratom. It's huge here right now. It's so embarrassing for them.
Like a kratom rush?
Yes, there's so many kratom billboards here. It's crazy.
Like all at once?
Yes.
What happened?
I don't know.
Sis!
Oh, look, there's all the pals.
Oh my god, they're all here. I'm glad you're alive.
Ensha was so worried about you, Sin. Yeah. If you're alive, you should have given us a call or something.
Yeah, on your hell cell phone.
Yeah.
On your dragon ass cell phone.
Yeah, it was great that you're okay. He was crying, you know. Hey, you promised not to tell her that.
Damn. He just got dimed out.
Sure did.
That's what I was asking if they legalized it there or something.
I think it's been if they did, it wasn't recently because it's been around for a while. But all of a sudden, it's just like everywhere.
That's wild.
Sorry, everyone. Thank you.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Sin, thanks to you, we're alive.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess.
You helped us come all this way. Yeah, because of Sin, we're all friends now. Or should we thank Apsu for that?
Sure.
She's saying weird things again.
Ishtar may be right. It could have been Apsu that brought us all together.
See? Ishtar knows what she's talking about. Why, you...
Ha ha ha!
Ha 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 ha.
Ah.
Ha 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 ha.
Princess!
Ooh, caught her right in the middle of her walk cycle.
Eh?
I mean, Chibiusa.
Yes?
This is yours.
Oh, it's the pendant from the beginning of the game. Oh.
Oh, my pendant!
I'm sorry, what? Vreni said something, I didn't hear you.
What? I did?
Yeah, you did. It's fine.
I don't remember.
I thought I lost it during the parade.
There was a parade?
Thank you, you had it all along.
Yes, there was in the very, very beginning of the game. That's how
Wow.
Anshar met her, is that there was a parade in Crystal Tokyo and they bumped into each other and she dropped her pendant and she's like, oh no, I'm late for the parade, and she ran off and he still had her pendant this whole time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
I was just gonna keep it till I could get it back. It's okay. Will you see me again?
I don't know, he seems mad creepy for like an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, but he's not a horse.
Oh, they kiss.
Oh my god, they smooch!
And then he turns into a horse.
Ooh,
He turns
it's a
into
kissing
Pegasus.
game!
Oh, why did it have to be this? Ah.
Bye, Anshar.
Sure.
Way to go, Chibiusa!
What?
Anshar is your boyfriend. Nobody said that.
Nope.
You saw? It's rude to peep, Mamo-chan. What the fuck are you looking at?
Yeah, we all saw you with what's his face.
Yeah, we saw you.
It's alright.
But also, we're like at the Tower of Time. How did we see that?
Yeah, we got stuff to do.
I don't know.
Well, as the old proverb goes, people who are alike eat each other.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Sorry?
Are you okay?
One more time?
People who are alike eat each other.
Okay.
She
Alright.
is
Like, I didn't tell you guys before, but I'm mad into cannibalism.
I'm fucking crazy.
Don't you mean people who are like
Attract each other? Those aren't even kind of close.
I know what the fuck I said, Sailor Jupiter. Chibiusa, you're just like Anshar, having a lover sister and all.
Well, it's quite the same.
I must now return to the Tower of Time. Stay
Okay,
safe,
bye.
everyone.
Okay,
Stay,
bye.
stay safe. Sailor Moon, take care
guess
of
she's
Small
out.
Lady. Yep, she's out. Because that's her thing, is she has to guard the Tower of Time forever, the Door
Oh,
to Time.
yeah. Don't worry, I will.
Lady, do not be selfish.
I'm not selfish.
Okay.
Now.
Bye, Pluto.
It was very abrupt.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Next time I leave somewhere, I'm just gonna be like, now, and then I'm just
Now.
gonna run out.
Bye. Now. What was that thing that Fior said when we walked up with Tuxedo Mask? He's like, how dare you present yourself before me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna start saying that whenever someone I don't like approaches me or messages me. I'm like, how dare you present yourself before me?
Yeah.
Although I guess there's not really a whole lot of people I would say that to. Now, everything is over.
Yeah!
Fate is a strange thing.
Sometimes you think you're being controlled by an invisible force.
We're getting real existential here.
Okay. But that isn't really true.
Saying it's just fate and giving up is easy.
But I've seen what real fate is like.
What are they talking about?
Yeah, what?
I don't understand.
From Usagi. Hey, you're embarrassing me!
What is this conversation that we're having? Just over it. Ugh.
Hotaru, what's wrong? Another enemy again?
The Kratom hit. The Sailor Saturn. The Kratom hit.
Hotaru! Hotaru! I'm okay.
Oh man, I'm gonna. What a great twist! It turns out she's the final boss. There's a third one.
Oh god, I just need to take a big rip off my vape. My destiny is just returning to normal. The more cotton I blow.
Yeah, Hotaru was a baby originally.
Yes, she's turning back into our baby.
That's
oh, okay.
horrifying. That's horrifying.
What a nightmare.
Oh, this is bad.
God, what if she retains all of her memories, but she's a baby?
That's awful.
God.
It's like that baby
Dark.
from Mother One who's like, I have the intelligence of a human man. Hello.
And you're like, no, stop.
I hate that. She's turning back into our baby. I think maybe we had some salvia instead of it. I think we fucked that up.
Yeah, whoopsie.
Whoopsie doodle.
Sorry, Chibiusa, but it's time to say goodbye.
No, don't go.
Saying goodbye a second time is sad, but I hope you can play again someday as a baby. Goo goo gaga.
Hotaru.
Usagi, everyone, goo goo. I'm happy we had a chance to fight together. I thought it might have to use my powers to make this world a void, but it wasn't that. It was a different thing. Necessary. Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe. Oh my gosh, she's turning back into a baby right before our eyes. Oh my god.
Wow,
Holy
wow.
shit,
Okay.
There she is.
There she is.
Holy shit.
I think it's time to return home.
I was not expecting that to happen on screen.
I have to take my wife and baby home.
Yep. Then goodbye, everyone.
I pray we don't have to meet for another battle. I don't want to fucking see any of you any. Please, I want to go home and have sex with my wife. Please, please go away.
DNI. But if something goes wrong, contact us.
Or like, don't though.
But like, what if you didn't do that instead
Or
of
like,
doing
please
it?
don't.
Yeah.
See you all tomorrow.
Bye.
Oh, yay, Artemis. Love you, Artemis.
Hi, Usagi. Okay, they're just like, well, we all almost died.
Yep.
And then we saved the world. See you at school. And now we're just gonna go home now. Bye.
It's fine.
Usagi, it's almost exam time.
Oh,
Let's
God.
do our
shut
best.
up.
Teehee.
Eek. Ugh.
Shut the fuck up.
Good luck.
Here I am with my daughter.
Yeah, here I am with my daughter.
Oh, who's in love with a horse.
Yeah,
What a nightmare.
don't leave me with her.
Now, go study, Usako.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Like, I'm definitely not gonna do that.
No. Chibiusa! It's time for dinner!
Oh, we need snacks after that. That was
Thanks.
a big battle, and we had too many toilets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh! Oh! Tom, do you want to read the lines?
Tom, read the line.
I'm home!
That was Tom's voice coming to you live from on stream. Post battle munchies. I'm all for it.
Oh, he sit. Oh, he's doing a little sit. Hi, baby.
Yay, we did it!
We did it!
Woo! All right. Well, that was great. I'm really glad that the
Wow.
final boss went pretty smoothly.
Yeah!
Yay! Woo! We did it, y'all. Another game down for Egg and Triangle.
Hell yeah.
So I hope that y'all had a good time with us hanging out. I had a fucking blast playing this game with you.
Please join us again next Wednesday when we play Shall We Date Destiny Ninja.
Oh, I forgot about Destiny Ninja Plus. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. Also, I'm not gonna do this, but I mentioned if you die at Sailor Moon's party, then Chibi Moon's party will run up and fight.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you get a different ending.
Oh.
Yeah, it's choices. Actually, interesting. There actually are two different endings in this game.
Huh,
But I'm not gonna do that. But trust me that is a thing. I don't think I've ever actually seen that ending. Actually, I wonder what it is. But yeah, so it's been awesome. Vreni, you have been the star of this show with your Sailor Moon voice.
Yes, I literally had to be the star. I got really pulled out here.
Yeah, you absolutely nailed it. And doing all of these stupid voices was really fun.
There's so many.
There was at least like, with all these streams too. Like, there's always been one point where I am either so husked out or laughing so hard that I can't move. So,
Yeah.
Lena Inverse did the translation. Oh boy!
Oh, wow.
Wow, Slayers herself.
They did a job.
Wow. Oh yeah. Shout out to the people who translated this game in 1999.
Yes, you gave us many good moments.
Many amazing moments, and honestly, like, good for them. Cause I really like this game, so bless them for doing what they
Yeah.
did. Oh, shout out to the 1999 crew. Shout out to their web ring. Everybody go and
Yes.
sign their guest
oh my
books.
god, yes. Everyone please sign their guest book.
Yep.
Please check out the web ring.
Please. See you again. That's ominous.
Sure is.
I don't like it, actually. Is it just gonna say that on the screen until I press a button?
Maybe. Alright.
And that's it. That is Sailor Moon,
Amazing.
another story.
Oh my god.
Oh
we
my
really did it.
god, we really, really freaking did it. It's in the
Yeah,
name of
what
the
do we-
moon, save your game.
What do we do now?
What do you mean what we do now?
I mean, what do we do now? The game's over.
Well, I mean, it's 10:30. We kind of finished like right around the time we usually do, so.
Oh, well, I mean, like, what do we do next time?
I sent you a game and said check this out if you wanna play it. Let me know.
You did do that. I forgot about it. Sorry, I got distracted thinking about Shall We Date Destiny Ninja.
Oh, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, you know what? It's 10:30. It's just about the hour to fill our Dark Souls with light. You know?
Oh, that's
So
true. We probably
that's-
should fill our Dark Souls with light.
It's right about that time. Wow, I can't believe
Yeah.
it. Yeah, wow.
We probably should. I would like to fill myself with some Hobbit griddle pancakes.
Can you do that?
No,
Okay.
but I wish I could.
There's no outlet for those anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sadly.
Yeah. So I can't believe that was a real thing. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's the end of the story. Thank you for joining us. I just realized we did Mother 1, Earthbound Mother 3. Was this our first not Mother game?
Yes.
Yes. Wow, that's wild. It feels like so long ago that we did all these games.
Yeah.
Mother 3 is eons ago. So
Yeah, it's been a minute.
this year has been 10 years.
It sure has.
Yep. Everything has been happening so much.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, we'll be back. I don't know, Vreni, are you gonna be in town next week? I forget.
I will indeed.
Okay. Well, if Vreni is available Wednesday,
Tom, stop licking.
if Vreni's available next week, we will hear more about Tom licking, I guess.
If Tom stops licking, maybe I'll stream. But
If he doesn't, then you can't
But
stream.
if Tom, yeah, I can't stream. If he's licking so aggressively, stop licking.
Licks aggressively.
That's the only way he ever does it. He's so aggressive with his weird licking. He's so weird.
This has been a great note to end out on.
Yes, just so you know, Tom is an aggressive licker. It's very weird.
That's all the Tom trivia for this night.
Yep.
Can't stream. Tom's licking aggressively.
He is, and I have to stop him before he hurts himself.
Is it really that bad?
I mean, he's broken almost all of our blinds in the spot where he's licked them because he's licked them so hard that they just snapped.
Why do they do that? I've had that happen too before. Where it's like, why are you eating the Venetian blinds?
He loves them. He
That's so
fucking loves
weird.
them. The cheaper and shittier and nastier and dirtier the blinds are, the more he's like,
Tom, no.
I love that
No.
I love that stank that they get on them a little bit.
No, it's so gross.
Yummy.
Yummy.
And then he's like, oh, a plastic bag. I will eat that. It's poison, but I want it.
Yummy.
Give it to me. Poison.
Poison.
He loves poison, so I have to
Ah.
stop eating the poison.
All right. Let's go to bed. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right. So thanks for joining us, everybody. I had so much fun. Vreni, thank you so much for being here with me and
Yeah.
enjoying this game with me.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Chivy Moon's voice.
Yeah.
yeah. All right, everybody. Put on some chill jams and we will go to bed. All right, everybody. Good night, everyone. Good night, Vreni. See you all next time. Bye.